Sorry, everybody. I'm having problems with my game. It's acting all kinds of foolish. I don't know why. So you missed 10 minutes. Nothing of value happened during that 10 minutes. I died and accomplished nothing. So, like, I even cleared it from Twitch. So it's gone. It's irrelevant. So I'm just having problems. Elden Ring is acting so bad. It literally crashed my stream, where at least for me, my stream was absolutely locked, where I couldn't do anything. Like, it is doing something immensely wrong. And it's really aggravating me. Because it's like taking up the entirety of my computer, where... And then right there, I had to force close it. You can't see that. I had to open Task Manager to force close Elden Ring because I closed it. And it's like, nah, I'm not closed. I won't close. I don't know why it's been acting like this. I'm trying to turn down some settings right now to see if that helps. I know making it borderless versus making it full screen is part of the issue. My computer hates any full screen. It like lags and it's just bad. Every time you try to alt tab, it's like, oh, I don't know what's happening, and it panics. It's one of my pet peeves, actually. I hate that. So I gotta make sure that it's the same situation and that it's no longer like that. So now I have to go into the system to fix everything. Graphics, borderless window. I kept that setting good. Quality settings I'll set to high because some of them were at maximum. So I think that will help. Actually, I'm streaming and it's causing me problems, so set it to medium. That might help. I think that's probably best. Where now it's not as much of a load on my PC, where my PC can like better process what's going on. My computer's not weak by any means, but it's just some reason like Elden Ring is just always acting funky. It has so many like consistent problems for my computer. So I just figure if I'm gonna, it's usually when broadcasting, mind you. If I'm just playing, it's not an issue, but broadcasting. So if I turn it down and that's what solves it, I don't care. It's fine. So I did find out the answer, by the way, the answer to why did, like how I kill those creatures. I was correct for anybody who had been watching originally. Few though that there may have been. I did the right thing, it just didn't work. So accuracy might have been a small part of that. So, unfortunately, I also died during my last thing, so I gotta run back and get my corpse. But first I have to make more things to throw, which is lame. I'm pretty sure there's another one of those things I never fought too. I'm just trying to remember where it is. It's earlier in the DLC, I know that. Oh well, I'll worry about this one first. One at a time, right? It's making sure to register that I died. That's what happened, by the way. I actually fell, by the way. I died from a fall, not up there, but... just for reference. That's annoying that it's going to reload. At least it's working. At least my chat's not all messed up. Okay, I actually got my pots back, so that's kind of cool. They weren't wasted. So that's kind of nice. So I guess in, you know, with all the bugs going on as my game was, you know, whatever, that's kind of cool. I did really die though, so my Great Rune's off, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. That sounds like something I don't have the luxury of worrying about. I should have died right here. Alright, I have to make sure I avoid the majority of this fire. way right now. There we go. That's so hard. Waiting for my runes before I jump. No, torrent. Ooh. Ooh. Well, it's dead now, so that's good. Jerk. I got some markers in the map, so this was one of them, because obviously this was one place. I know there's another marker, I think, earlier. I have a mark there, so that's probably where it is. My number 4. And I put a 1 over there, so I guess that's the case. Okay, well, thing's dead. I'm not sure how much is in this direction after that, but I'll go explore. Because he was obviously to the side. And have to fight it. But I had to fight it. It might not even be anything else. I mean, it dropped me a unique thing, so really did have to fight it. I had some heavy furnace pots left too. I'll probably go fight the other one after this. Assuming this part of the area is done. I'm just glad that he's dead. Too many of those things around, you know? And for all those who are curious, no, I didn't just perfectly do that the first time. I had to die repeatedly to even have a chance at that. I got absolutely destroyed a couple times. Figuring out how to beat it and then actually doing it. It just didn't save. I crashed, so... Unintentionally, mind you. I don't care if I died. It doesn't keep track. I don't keep track. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and figure this thing out. There's another one, so I'm gonna have to make more of those furnace pots anyway. It takes 3 to kill, but I'm gonna have 5 because I could miss. The furnace visages are part of them, which kind of stinks because obviously getting those is a little bit harder to do, but it's fine. It's worth it as the cost of what you do. So this is the only other armored one I've encountered, I believe, so now it's time to get them. I'm not worried about all you guys. I have to get high up if I can, aggro him, and then avoid death until finally it's all ready. It's up here. Yeah. Come here. I know that's gonna be hard to avoid the death that he's gonna spew, but got him. Nope. Nothing on my map I don't need anymore. Perfect. That was a field boss just waiting to be handled. So, technically, there's 2 places I need to go, aside from the main place. The main place is this, I believe. Right? It's a shaded castle. Whatever, I don't remember. I'll remember as I'm talking about it. Or is this a shaded castle? No, that's just Shadow Keep. But I don't believe that's where I need to be right now. I think it's that weird section that's all cordoned off. So, yeah. But I want to go there right now. So that's where we're going to start. Oh, sorry, I also have to go over here. Yep. No. There's 3 places I gotta go. One's a optional super boss. One's also a boss, but just more of an area to explore. And one is, the end. Which, wouldn't you know it, is kind of the super boss. I just know a little bit because I'm so far, by the way. I just wanted to try to get things done. That's the only reason why I know some of that stuff. Yeah. I'm coming your way, bitch. Stop throwing stuff at me. Oh. Cool. That kind of sucks, though, because that means that I'm missing some more cracked pots somewhere. And I do care. Just so we're clear. I very much do. I like to have those things, even if I don't use them. If Infuri's still watching, I'd ask him how many of the hefty cracked pots are there. But I don't know if he's here or not. I could just look it up later anyway. Honest answer, you know. Scattershot fragment? No. Way less exciting, by the way. I'm surprised it didn't come this way. Maybe I just like thought it was dangerous. I don't really know. I don't really remember, like, what would have compelled me not to. I was thinking the same thing, like, I couldn't pick up those flowers. I was like, what gives? Here's the hole in the ground. I'm gonna look around for any items up here and a grace that might be up here as well. There aren't a whole lot of graces I've found in this region, so it would be a welcome sight. Always nice. I rarely craft anything, but I still like the option. I haven't seen any graces or anything, so let's find out how to get down this hole. Lots of people have died. It doesn't look that hard, though. Looks like you just go down. But some people are less skilled at I can see how it could be a little tough. Seed item. Oh. That was not what I wanted. I see a grace below. That is something I very much want. And now is the issue. There we go. Need that item. I see that there's a thing to drop off onto here. Just trying to get Torrent to do that. There we go. Who jumped there? And for what reason? Ah. And a walk. That looks like death. Oh, I do want to go up there, though. Looks like there might be an item up here. I mean, yeah. Of some sort. Care much for that. Real putrescence. What is this? Oh, same thing. Now you, I think I gotta handle. Sorry, Bukowski. Edge trap. Yeah, it looks like it falls. Can I go backwards here? Yes. It looks like I can make the jump. Oh, cool. An item. Does not look like there's anything of value down here, though. And I'm just double checking where this connected, because I don't remember. It was right here, right? Yeah. Okay. So, I went the path that actually had something. It's fine. Oh, there's an item here, though. 10 arrows. I believe they're sleep arrows. Alright, I believe this is a trap. Oh no! Just looking to make sure there's no items behind me. What do people say about this area? Praise the legs. It is nice that when we fall, sometimes we're just like, oh, I'm alright. Looks like these two know that I'm here. He heard the scream. He tried to spit on me or something. For reference, I need like almost 900k to level up, so anybody who's like, you should use your runes. A, there's no grace down here, but B, I still don't have enough. When you're at a high level, it just is what it is. There's an item next to that second one. He did hit me, but he died for it. That was not exciting of a reward. Some freaking flowers. God damn, honestly. Like, what a waste. These things aren't really worth my time level-wise either, like the experience they give, the runes. Oh, it's another, there's a grace over there. I'm going this way first anyway, I don't care. I'm not even that far away from the grace in the first place. It really is always misfortune, I swear. It's always a bad item. I know it's because you're supposed to be in this DLC earlier than I am. Both just earlier in a playthrough, but also especially not, you know, a second playthrough or something, so the runes just have less value. So Mikola threw away something. Mikola should not have thrown away. Got it. Hey, it's got true fragment. I abandoned here my love. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't think I have enough scattered true fragments to level up anyway, but... Oh, I do. Sick. That is awesome. Well, I can always teleport back, so I'll walk and check it out. I mean, it's an option for sure. Okay, I'll end up going down. Just looking to see what we see. Nope, definitely not that one. I find a lot of empty space in this DLC where, like, I would expect to find an item, and I don't. I see him. Moving. That's new. Alright. Looks like I can go back the way I was, so I guess supposed to go is misleading, but likely the path that someone might take. Isn't. There's not a hidden path. Just to keep looking around, make sure I clear everything in between the path I did take versus the path I could have taken. Took is not the correct one. Looks like they've connected. They're pretty birds. They're not very nice, though. I can't really search until this thing is handled. jerk. Well, that was something. Boy, it certainly was. Got my item though, so now I can walk on back to where I'm supposed to be. I'm not going to play terribly long. I would have played longer if I didn't have problems going right in, but yeah, I know. I did. I see another ranged combatant. I saw him before, too. Almost fell, by the way. I just had to make sure I didn't get thrown off. That's all that mattered there. Another grace ahead. Nice. Yeah. We're like off the coast, basically. That seems to be the way forward. We got this way here. Alright, so it's going to be a cruddy item because dung ahead. When people put messages here, that is such a... I was trying to exit the menu when it confirms to disparage, which it did confirm. And I forgot what B does. I haven't played in so long, so I forgot it does a backstep, because you always hold it to run. That's what happened. It's fine, though. I got him back anyway. Yeah, people do it on purpose to be a jerk. They're like, oh, people have trouble grabbing inside him on this, ledge. Let me go ahead and put a message right next to it, so they actually have to really finely, position themselves. Skeletons? 2 gem. Yeah. Was it a myth begotten like the Indian warrior or something? I forget what they're called. But... Oh, play that spell. That's cool. A miracle, I imagine, but still cool. Worthwhile. I beat him with 2 heals, you know, because he caught me by surprise with that quick miracle he cast, but... Okay. Another grace already. Just had a grace. They're all asleep. I will let them remain. Even I'm not so heartless. Plus, whatever they're gonna drop isn't gonna be that exciting anyway. I'm taking this as probably a tough enemy ahead. Close quarters battle. Okay. Behold death. See about that. Oh. I think I have to jump. I don't see another path, so... I haven't died yet, so I think I'm correct. A friend. I don't really want to fight with Theolier, but it offered. Might have some quest-related something, and I often ignore those when I shouldn't, because they offer unique things. What is this, fucking Orphan of Co? Kind of feel bad using him, but at least the boss was pretty much only on me the whole fight, so... I don't think that would have been a challenge without, to be honest with you. I might have died once or twice, but, like, that's fine. I have over 1 million. I can level. I gained 5. And some fire and an immunity point. Can't forget those.
Oh, Centrina. What velvety ambrosia is this? Your poison and the sweet sleep that follows. Oh, please, let me hear your voice.
I'm making sure I don't make a mistake here. Okay. The answer is I can do that, but I don't think I have to do it now.
Oh, thank you for your help. Without it, I wouldn't have seen Centrina again. I'm drifting off in the sea of her poison. Soon, I will hear her voice. Let me be. I won't be long.
Okay. Apparently something special will happen if I imbibe the nectar multiple times, but... So we'll see. I'll do that, I guess. That is what happens. Sounds stupid, but I read online you gotta do it 4 times. So it's gonna be a little bit of a monotonous process, but that's okay. Might as well since I'm here. Know what I mean? Even if it seems stupid. It'll probably be some of the last thing I do. Oh, speaking of which, I can remove the marker. It's still there. No, it's not. I still have 2 markers, though. Yeah. I know why. I remember. I couldn't tell quite to make of St. Trina at first. I see her face is down there now. I didn't really quite understand that. Because obviously, part flower, it seems at this point, and doesn't have quite, it's like a tree. Well, I mean, not a tree, like a flower, but instead of having feet, has petals. So obviously a contorted person with less of the expected features. So it's meant to look a little bit out there. the last time. Shouldn't need to do it again. That's 4. So I read. See? Something different's happening. I didn't know what was going to happen exactly, but...
Miguel, stop. Don't turn the poor thing into a god.
Roger that. Done. Now, I got that little cutscene. Something should be different.
Oh, you mustn't follow my example. St. Trina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me, and only me. I'll thank you not to lie to me. I am the chosen, not you. Only I can doze off in the sea of St. Trina. Why would you hear her voice when I cannot? If you should utter these cruel untruths to me again, I won't be held responsible for my actions. Please, enough. I cannot believe your cheek. And I will stand for it no longer. I will never...
Okay. Pretty sure that's not exactly how it was supposed to go, from what I saw. Okay. I think I did what needs to happen, but I'm pretty sure that I've done what I can. Oh, I didn't rest.
I will never forgive you.
Yep, there it is.
For your trespass, you will know my poison.
The poison means nothing to me.
Such strength, but for what?
Yeah, that's the idea. So that's kind of the quest line as far as it goes for the most part.
You. I was no good to anyone. beginning to end. Weak as a kitten, and thick as two planks. I suppose dying in disgrace is fitting, in a way. Tell me, please, assuming you spoke the truth back then, what did Centrina tell you? Tell me, assuming you spoke, what did... Tell me, assuming... What did Centrina tell you?
Why am I not allowed to say it?
Tell me, assuming... What did...
I assume you're not going to say it again. Oh. I can actually get more dialogue, and maybe that would matter. I also just want to see it, so... So I might be able to transfer more information. Two more.
The Nicholas prison. A caged divinity is beyond saving.
Alright, relax. Relax, lady. I'll do one more just so I have the full, complete message from Saint Trina.
You must kill Miguel. Grant him forgiveness.
I had three-ish paths to take, and I have eliminated one. Now I should have all the information, and I might be able to tell, the Oyer, that's how I pronounce that, I guess. What's what?
Tell me, assuming you... What did You are a wretched, wretched soul. A nightmare could plague me. Such a thing could possibly be. Could it? Centrina, please let me hear your voice in my everlasting slumber. Centrina, in my...
Alright. Well, I told you. I told you what was what, so that's all you get from me. So, I obviously have to go here at the end of the game-esque thing, and I gotta go face a boss here, neither of which are gonna happen right now. It's too late, especially if I have to fight a boss over and over and over again. So, you know. I was gonna make sure that yeah, that's the boss chamber right there. I could take a run at the boss, whatever. I kind of do want to summon my friend in here, because he has a plot-related thing for this. But I don't see his summoning sign. Hey, friend. Bale. There you go.
Curse you, Bale!
Ow.
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Oh, a true great warrior, and I, Egon, your fears laid flat. Solid as scale you might be, foul dragon, and I will riddle with holes your rotten hide with a hail of harpoons.
That hit
With
me?
every last drop of my being.
Ow. That one obviously hit me. Get him, man. That was lucky. Not knowing the attack timing. Okay, I still took damage, but not that much. Ow. Ow, it's on me this time. Alright. Gotta heal. It's already in the face that time. Finish him. Nice job, Egon. Good shot.
Bale the Dread. You shall haunt me no longer.
Thanks for the help, man. He was kind of helpful. Very plot related, and I was told by Infuri, definitely a good NPC, and I have to agree with him. If I remember Infuri's words, which I don't want to... Like, don't quote me on that. I'm not saying, like, Infuri said exactly. Just in general, he talked about that NPC. So I'm glad to have given him his moments. I'm really close to being done now. I'm not doing it now. Like, I know I said I wasn't going to fight this right now. But I mean that when I say that. Like, I am not going to do things now. But I will at least teleport close by. I don't even know how you enter this. I'm guessing it's somewhere around here, because I'm pretty sure that's where it is. As far as I know, but feels the correct time to end. Next time I can spend appropriate amounts of time to clean up some stuff. You know, run myself at... I'm just gonna see if there actually is like the ability to go through this or something. I doubt it. It doesn't look very go-through-y. I'll look that... you know what? I'm gonna probably look that up too. How does one enter the... like where the final boss is. But for now, we'll end it there. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you all next time.